many times do you look at your life and you're like, wow, I failed yet again? It could be a college exam, it could be a job interview, it could be a relationship, it could be just be a bad decision. I just want you to know that just because you failed during a certain point in your life, a certain instance, a certain moment in time, does not mean that you are a failure. Does not mean that you are a failure. And in life, sometimes we fail and we fail and we fail until we try again. But you must continue to keep trying, because sometimes we fail 50 times and it's the 51st time that we get it right. Sometimes we try different businesses and they don't work out and we want to give up. We put a lot of money out into certain relationships, like I said, certain businesses, and we're like, where do I go from now? What do I do? But what I want to share is hold on to your faith no matter what. And just because you failed does not mean that you are a failure. Failure is not written across your forehead. Failure is not even who you ever will become, no matter how many times you fail. I'm doing this message because I failed a lot in recent months, to be honest. I pursued some business ventures. There were different relationships. There were different job opportunities that I didn't get, but the Lord provided. And I kept pushing. I kept going. And my failure does not define me. You gotta get up, no matter how deep you feel that you're in the hole, no matter how low you've gotten, no matter how depressed some days you may feel. You might not feel like getting out of the bed. You might not feel like talking to nobody or expressing how you truly feel within your heart. Some things you might have to keep to yourself and God. But wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, no matter how much money you lost, no matter how many friends you lost, no matter how many business relationships failed, continue to push forward and continue to take risks. You don't know what you'll become. You don't know what you'll do. You don't know whose world or just the world in general that you can change if you stop. Don't give in to the feelings of regret. Don't give in to the feelings of, failure, because that's life. We fail sometimes, but we are not failures. And from every time that we fail, we should be evolving. We should be learning. We should be growing. We should be teaching. What I can say in my recent failures, I've learned to be more humble. I've learned gratitude. I've learned to just be thankful for the small things. Just be thankful for the small things, that you do have work, that you do have your place, that you do have a good health, that you are living. And guess what? When we breathe, there's another chance for us to succeed. There's another chance for us to go out there and take a chance. You don't want to let life pass you by, and you don't never want to harp on any of your failures. Take it from me. There's a lot of things that I've done in my life that I'm like, wow, Constance, I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you went down that road. I can't believe you risked it all for this particular opportunity, and then it didn't necessarily go a certain way that you wanted it to go. But my failures only teach me. My failures only prune me. And I'm learning from them. So, in essence, my failures are also my success. My failures are also taking me to the place in which I need to go in this life. If there's something that you desire, a passion in your heart, a dream that you've tried over and over and over again, and God is calling you to this dream. God has given you a vision. That this thing is real, that it's genuine, that it's yours, that it's your destiny. Never stop pursuing it. I don't care how many times you fail. Be diligent, be consistent, and be brave, and be confident even in your failure. Sometimes I've been in low spots, especially this summer was a pretty rough summer for me. There's been a lot of changes, and there's been blessings, and there's been growth, and there's been new opportunities. But it's been a lot of changes in my life just recently, over the recent months, since April. And I was thinking to myself, like, Constance, what did you get yourself into? But don't let any negative feelings consume you. Remember that you are a child of God. Remember that you must continue to step forward. I don't care how small those steps are. Believe, be consistent, and you will achieve. Remember, failure is not on your forehead. You may fail, but you are not a failure. Let the failure or let the failures in life make you a success. Let every time you fall, I want you to get back and run that much harder, that much faster. And I don't care if your legs are hurting. And I don't care if your arms are hurting and you're sweating and you're feeling like giving up. Don't you give up, and don't you look back. Remember that God is our Father. Hold him close. Listen to his voice. And it's ever so still and so quiet that he'll be speaking to you. And all you got to do is be obedient to him. Be obedient. So I just want to come before you to say that I've gone through a lot too, but I'm still going to wear a smile on my face. I'm still going to be bubbly Constance. I'm still going to be goofy and silly, because no matter what I go through in life, I still have breath. I still can breathe. I still can see. I still can feel. I still can live. Therefore, anything that's gone wrong, I have a chance to make it right. Don't let failures in life define you. You're bigger than your failures, and success is here. So push forward, no matter what you feel and no matter what you see. God has a destiny for you. Continue to seek it out and believe. Believe. You may have failed, but you are not a failure.